Hey guys, it's Katie with the CINCY Real Life Podcast, episode 112, and I am here today with Andrew Finley. He's a mortgage loan officer with Western Ohio Mortgage Corporation and cult sushi lover, which I totally agree.
Yes,
love sushi.
yes.
Thank you for being here with us today, Andrew.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Today we're going to talk about all things mortgage, so pre-approval process, what you can expect, what you need to know. So we're going to get the down low or low down, whatever you prefer, and kind of learn all things mortgage. So it's going to be great for all of our buyers who are watching or listening to this today. So let's get started. Andrew, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the mortgage industry?
Got it. Well, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm born and raised here proudly. I grew up here with my little brother, and Alex is a huge part of my motivation. I'm sure you can appreciate that, being a sister yourself and having a sibling.
Love your sister.
Yep, absolutely. You guys feed off the hustle and grind of each other as well. I went to Walnut Hills High School here in Cincinnati, and then I graduated from Mount St. Joseph University with a bachelor's in business.
Oh, great.
Yep, and I played collegiate basketball there.
Nice.
So, to answer your question, how I got started in the mortgage industry, that's a really good question, actually. I'd have to credit that to a man named Micah James. Micah James has been a long time basketball mentor of mine, and also he's my manager now currently here at Western Ohio. Growing up, I would always watch Micah, and I would witness with my own two eyes the joy that he received from helping others, and the joy that the people he helps, has from getting the home, being happy with the process. And I've always gravitated towards that. I'd have to credit that to my parents. My mother, she's always instilled in me the value of helping others and putting others before yourself first, and she's been a great example of that. Growing up, me and my brother never wanted for anything, never needed for anything. Even now as adults, we still don't want for anything. My father as well has always stressed the importance of building the relationships, always networking. It's all about who you know sometimes, and he's definitely somebody I can credit for that. I'm just all in all grateful that Western Ohio Mortgage has extended me the opportunity. Teresa Rose, our founder, she's been great, from the entire process, bringing me on board, and I'm happy to be a part of the family.
So Andrew, what sets Western Ohio apart from other lenders?
Yes, I would say two things that stand out in my mind that sets us apart from other lenders are the flexibility and the communication. By flexibility, I mean that we work with a variety of different borrowers, getting them approved, high and low credit scores. We follow minimum agency guidelines to get them approved as well. And by flexibility, we offer a various amount of loan types. There are multiple different loan types, whether it be conventional, FHA, construction, going on and on, VA. Also, in terms of communication, communication is, if not the biggest part of the home buying process, between you, the realtor, and me, the loan officer, and our client as well. Being in communication consistently from all sides, I'd say, is the biggest aspect, because, once you have that communication, then the process will be more seamless, and also it eliminates confusion and frustration on all parties, whether it be me, you, or the borrower.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that having a relationship between the realtor and the lender and the borrower, one that flows seamlessly and where there's open communication, definitely makes the process a lot easier. So that is a great tip, and thank you for sharing that, and I think that definitely helps set Western Ohio apart from others for sure. So where are you guys currently located?
We're located in Mason, Ohio.
Okay.
That is where my office is. The mothership, as we call it, is in Sydney, Ohio. But as you know, we're always out and about in the community as realtors and loan officers, everyday society, building our network, constantly.
Okay, so it doesn't necessarily, it's not just for people located in Mason. Anybody from the Cincinnati area can come find you guys
absolutely.
And work with you guys, okay? So what type of clients do you typically work with?
Yes, I would say a lot of my clients are first-time home buyers, although I do work with everyone. I enjoy explaining the process to them and walking with them hand in hand throughout the entire stages of buying a home.
Great. And what type of loans do you guys specialize in?
Yes, I would say a bulk of my loans are conventional and FHA loans. I specialize in that because with that you can offer grant work, and with the first-time home buyers that I help, a lot of them need and seek out that grant work, and I love explaining those options and exploring them with them.
Yeah, that's good to know, because we do have a lot of first-time home buyers that ask us about what grants are available. So First-time home buyers, there are grants available. Speak with your lender about that kind of information because they can direct you into the right direction. So if you could, go ahead and explain the loan application and the pre-approval process, because I know for some buyers, especially first-time home buyers, that can be kind of a scary thing to think about.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and break that down for us if you would.
Yeah, so in short, not to be long-winded, it's all about building the profile. So what I like to do, first just have a conversation, get to know them, because no two home buyers are the same. I mean, they're like fingerprints. Every case is different. After I have a conversation about, what kind of payment you're looking for, your price range, or, the kind of house you're looking for, then I, build a profile with your finances. There's a credit check. We check your assets, your income, your job history, things of that nature. And then we analyze your debts as well. So, upon that, if you are ready to be pre-approved at that point, that's when I would pass it off to the Home Sweet Home Sisters, and I would give them a pre-approval, and they can, start searching for the home, and then we'll go further from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is one thing people might not know about the mortgage loan process that you'd like to share?
Got it. Yeah, that's a great question. I would have to say that one thing people are completely blindsided by sometimes are large deposits. So when you apply for a loan, and we're going through the process that typically takes around 30 to 45 days, any large deposits on your bank statement, any transfers that are large, they are extreme red flags. And what I mean by red flags are, if we can't verify that those funds come from an acceptable source, under the program guidelines, unfortunately, we can't use that. Money in the mattress is money in the mattress, and you can use it, but not when buying a home.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great tip. And we try to let all of our clients know, once you're in the process of buying a home, have a paper trail for everything. So
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you shared that. And then what is one piece of advice that you'd like to give our viewers and our listeners who are thinking about getting approved and thinking about buying a home this year?
Yes, if you were to take away one thing from this podcast as far as what I've said, I would have to say the major thing is do not wait. The worst thing someone can do is, be ready for, home buying process in their eyes, but, once they come to me, not having come to me first, I have to let them know there's still more work to do. So if you're ready, even if you're not ready, do not wait. Don't wait.
Mm-hmm. Agreed with that. You can never start too early for the home buying process. And really, we like to tell our clients, like, looking on Zillow and Realtor.com, that's great. But if you find a house you love and you're not ready, you're not ready with your mortgage, it's going to set you that far behind. So great piece of advice. And where can people find you online, and what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Yes. Well, I have an Instagram, at Finley, Finley _mortgage, and I'm sure they'll provide the link in this podcast.
Yep.
I also have a mobile app, which I'll also give you the link to, and on there, there's access to all of my contact information, all of my social medias as well, and you can apply for a pre-approval right on the phone, like on the spot.
Okay, that makes it really easy, and really no reason why you guys shouldn't be at least seeing what you can get approved for if this is something that you're interested in, because you can literally do it from the comfort of your own sofa, in your PJs if you'd like.
Absolutely.
All right, one last question. What impact do you and Western Ohio want to have on our community?
All in all, we want everyone to experience home ownership. We want to work with the community and help somebody buy a home if they're willing and ready. There's no client that we won't service. We never say no to anybody, and I'm looking forward to moving forward with this company and making a major impact on the community.
Great. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this podcast, or listening to this podcast, I should say. And thank you, Andrew, for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you and your sister as well.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. And if you guys do have any questions, just let us know. You can reach out to us, or you can reach out to Andrew directly. And we will see you back here for episode 113 next time. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.